Good morning, students. We're going to be learning a little bit, actually, let me go back here real quick, today about capitalization. And the seventh grade teachers have been a little bit concerned about the lack of capitalization in your writing. So we're just going to quick review when to capitalize in your sentence. And again, if you feel that you are way above this and you know all the rules, then just don't skip it, but skim it, just to get a good review of when to capitalize. So our learning target today is that I can capitalize the appropriate words in my writing. Down here is a Brain Pop video link, and what I want you to do is click on it, and I want you to watch the video on capitalization. Again, it's a little lower level, but it's a great review, so go ahead and take time to do that. There are several rules when capitalizing words in your sentence. The first rule is to always capitalize proper nouns. Proper nouns, as you can see from the table, are those nouns that have a specific, the noun is specific. So a school or a person. So again, looking at noun being a person, place, or thing, we're looking at a specific noun. So on the left side, you have proper nouns, and on the right side, you have those common nouns, which are never capitalized. So our noun might be a school, but if we're talking about a specific school, we want to capitalize all those letters in that name. Same thing with a person. The common noun is a person or a principal in our example, but when you are speaking about someone specifically or a name, you want to capitalize that name. So go ahead and take a look at this table here, and it will help you to see that when we're talking about a specific noun, we want to capitalize it. Our rule number 2 is to always capitalize the first word in a sentence. And tomorrow, the next lesson that you're going to see is subject and predicate and looking at what makes up a sentence. So after your period or question mark or exclamation mark, you always want to capitalize the first word in the sentence. And those are some examples for you. The third rule is to capitalize the first word in a quote. And again, you'll see this when you're writing a narrative or maybe a poem or some type of writing that may involve quotes. So if you take a look at the sentence, then the students complained, comma, quote, capitalized B, but the other classes don't have homework, exclamation mark, end quote. You notice that the B in but is capitalized. So keep that in mind when writing narratives or other sorts of writing that have quotes within them. Rule number 4 is to always capitalize the word I, and we often don't see this, especially in texting language, is that you always want to capitalize I. And there's an example, quote, I want to make sure you know that I expect you to always capitalize the right words or I will cry all day long. So always making sure to capitalize that I. What I'd like you to do is there are I believe four shapes here. And I want you to choose 2 of them, the star, the triangle, the circle, or the hexagon here. And I want you to, each of them leads to a specific website to practice. I know I did the star one yesterday, and it's kind of a fun one. So it's just to give you some practice. Maybe take about 3-4 minutes per practicing website, and just play around and make sure that you understand when to capitalize. The most important thing is that we're not just giving out worksheets and we're not just structuring sentences, but the 7th grade teachers have to be able to see that you know how to capitalize in your writing. If you're not going to capitalize in your writing, obviously it shows us that you don't understand the capitalization rules, and we have to work with you further in your writing. So the 7th grade teachers, especially in your Future City essay and in the writing for the rest of the year, are really going to be looking for that you can apply the capitalization rules in your writing. And that's it. So just take a couple minutes to finish this up, and that should be it. Thanks.